Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the real content of the show. Guys, doing well because I'm having a wonderful 10th of October. We're about to go shopping because tomorrow we're doing a 24-hour stream of the game called Metaphor Refantasio. And before that, we have a couple of videos to film. One of them is the Black Clover. So I told you guys I was going to be recapping Black Clover. When I say do something, I'm gonna do it. So we're starting with episode number 5. We have the finish of the exam. Basically, there's a couple exams. Asta failed it all. The broom exam, the magic control exam. Asta failed it all. There's a fight, and there's this pretty boy. I don't remember the name. I'm gonna call him Pretty Boy, who fight Asta. And the pretty boy has a solid shell. He has a solid shell, and it's a good episode. Number 5 is really good. He had a shell which is both offense and defense, which is again pretty cool in that regard. We got Asta. We got the team leader. So I remember the Black Bull. I remember the Green Mantis. I remember the Fire Lion. I remember the Silver Eagle. I remember the Golden whatever. And of course, and it's such a beautiful thing because is supposed to be this prodigy. Yuri is really supposed to be this prodigy, and he's supposed to be as a rival. So you're like, how does Asa rival with him? And it's a weird case because understand that he's a bit stronger than Asta, and he's very big brother to him. So everybody wants right? And when it comes time to pick Asta, nobody wants to pick Asta. So then the captain of the Black Bull, which is he looks like a bad guy, Yami, and he comes and like, you understand that? How can you even think that we're gonna pick you? You don't have any power. And Asa shows a lot of determination. He gives him a good speech of determination, and the Black Bull's like, we'll take you. And it's kind of cool because the Black Bull, I'm gonna talk about it more in the 6th episode, but it's clearly the underdog. It's clearly cool because Asta is an underdog. There's a really cool moment at the end of the show where Pretty Boy wants to get his revenge, but stop him, and is keeping an eye out for Asta, which is cool. Number 6, we're meeting the Black Bull. We're meeting every single members. I'm not gonna talk about the members because from what I know, I do know a little bit about Black Clover. We're gonna get a mission with all of them. So at first we're chilling with Magna. After that we're gonna be chilling with the temporal guy. It's kind of cool, right? So we got the meeting the Black Bull, right? Understanding who they are. So basically the Black Bulls are a bunch of misfits, and they're a bunch of crazy crew. My only problem with the Black Bull is they're so low in numbers. They're absolutely low in numbers, and you're like, how's that possible? If, for example, if the Black Bull are considered like the worst group of mage, and they're considered like taking everybody, but they have 7 member, how much does the Silver Eagle have? It's not clear. So we got we're learning that they're misfits. We're learning that again, everybody says, Black Bulls, get away from them. But with Asa, he's just happy that he got a place amongst a crew, right? There's a really cool scene where we have an hazing, which is an exam, and Ayami sent Magna. And the reason they say Magna, you're like, so the way they're describing it is Magna is supposed to be the role model for Asta. There's a reason why. Magna is from a very rural town, just like Asta has been. Magna is supposed to be this almost farmer kind of guy. Not really a farmer, but almost kind of a farmer. And so when we do see Asta, you're like, these two are similar. And he said a fireball, and then and a bit of luck, Asta knows that he can cancel magic, try to slash the ball, but instead not quick enough, and he deflects it. So we learn that Asta has a new ability, or he always had that ability. We have Asta, which is in the Black Bull, and what is really cool is you see him putting the robe, having his headband change. So it's really official, and it's really cool. It's really, really cool. We're also getting to see Noelle, which is... Noelle, I don't know much about her, to be honest. In episode 7, we meet Noelle, right? She's another recruit for the Black Bull, but she's royalty. So she's the sister... I don't remember if she's the sister or the daughter of one of the Silver Eagle top brass. So she's pretty important. She's royalty. But she doesn't care about the Black Bull. She has this... I feel like if I remember correctly, Noelle has too much magic for her to control it. So with Asa, he doesn't have enough magic to even use it, but with her, she has too much magic. Kind of like a Naruto. Naruto before he can use his chakra properly. Um, we have it doesn't like we have a nice contract with Asta because Noelle, she's more so like, hey, guess what? You're this way, I'm this way. Asta is like, oh, whatever you need, I'll do it. Noelle's like, just like, no. So it's a nice contrast. And yeah, it's basically the life of the Black Bull. That's pretty much it. We've got episode number 8, ladies and gentlemen. We're already almost done. We're more than half. We've got Asa's first mission, right? We have the no, it's so cool because the Black Bull leader lost a bet, which again showed that he's not a good leader. Well, he's a good leader, but not the leader that you would think he is. He isn't very picture perfect leader. So he lost a bet, and now he has to do a mission. Now the mission is to take care of boars, and they're in the boondocks. So they take Magna, and they take the two new recruits, which is cool because this is the very first mission. We have the boondocks, and it's important because Asa is from the boondocks. Magna also is, but you're gonna see why in episode number 10 why it's so important, right? We have it's not a super important mission. We're understanding that there's this new there's this new enemy. We got back in the episode number 9. We got back in the boondocks, yes, with Asa and Noelle. It's kind of cool because Asa and Noelle are showing that they're not good enough. They're showing that they're very bad because they cannot even ride a broom. We learn the importance of this place for Magna. So how Magna come from this place, how it was such an important, how it's a personal mission for Magna. Now, at first, there's two possibilities for that. Either is to show that Asta still has that care. We don't care about Noelle. Noelle's a good character, sure, but she's no Asta. So it is to prove or to show that Asta is still remembering his roots. I don't know how to forget it because we're still in season 1. But it's also showing that Magna is a good character, and I believe that Magna is like a bigger brother to Asta. And the Black Bull is not the only one, but he's the one that gave the most. He gave up the most out of Asa. He trains him and helps him out. You get a new enemy with ice, right? It's a dangerous situation because this enemy, for the first time, so one of the first enemy wanted to steal the book, and the second enemy wanted to kill Asta because he didn't do it. It is the first time that we're seeing a group of wizards, and we're getting the Black Bull with 3 members versus another group of people, and they have the ice, and it's kind of cool because they all have ice. Why is that kind of cool? Well, it's because, Asta, he can deflect magic. Magna can control fire. He can control fire to a certain degree. And Noelle, she can control water. So they're cool elements. They're all cool, but they don't work together. The ice work together. So the nice teamwork, it's super important here. Number 10, we have the nice teamwork of us. So, for example, we're seeing Noelle. She's able to protect people. She knows she cannot fight, but she can at least protect. We got Magna, who is able to shoot fire, but the guy has Magna has this very offensive, and the other guy has this very defensive. And there's a nice teamwork between Magna and Asa, where Magna throws a ball of fire and Asa deflects it, which we saw in episode number 6. Right? We once again show how important helping the Boondocks were, how it's convinced and how it motivates Asta. So if anything, at least we got that, right? We got a load of inspiring moments because again, there are people. It's kind of cool because, in episode number 2 or 3, there was a bunch of orphans seeing Asa as this loser who made it, and then this one is the same situation, but we're seeing people look at Magna. So it's a really cool way of showing that so the thing is, Magna is the backstory is very similar to Asta. He might not be the best wizard, but he's a bit further in as a wizard. So it's like a couple of steps ahead of Asta. So in that regard, it's more of a leader to Asta than anything else, right? It's not the most climactic win. It's not the best win. The first time you see it is amazing. The second time you see it, it's like but it's very anime, and it's very it's a very anime. Oh, we made it somehow. Anywho, gotta go get some grocery. Love you guys. Take it easy.